Have you ever wondered what truly satisfies a woman, but felt unsure about where to start? Understanding female pleasure is not only about physical connection, it's a skill that can transform your entire intimate life in this video. We'll reveal what most men don't know, how subtle techniques from the way you touch to how you communicate can make all the difference in creating a deeper and more fulfilling connection. But that's not all we'll dive into. The psychology behind female pleasure, discussing overlooked sensitive zones, the real truth about the G-spot, and why communication during intimacy is more powerful than you think. You'll also learn why 97% of women consider one specific area of the body to be their most erotic, and how simple shifts in your approach to oral sex can maximize her pleasure. Stay with us until the end, because we'll break down common myths about orgasms and share practical tips on how to create a lasting emotional and physical connection. Plus, we'll explore why a good relationship can lead to more frequent and fulfilling orgasms, and how even small changes in your behavior, like grooming and exercise, can boost your attractiveness if you're ready to discover the secrets to truly satisfying your partner and building a closer bond. Keep watching if you are not subscribed. I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me. And if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. When it comes to truly satisfying a woman in the most intimate moments, it's not just about technique, but about patience, attentiveness, and a deep connection. The journey to creating a profoundly fulfilling sexual experience begins with moving slowly, truly savoring each moment, and being intensely attuned to her every reaction. Women's bodies are incredibly sensitive, especially the clitoris, a powerful center of pleasure with an astonishing 8,000 nerve endings, double that of the penis. The clitoris is not just a body part, it's a gateway to ecstasy, but it demands careful, loving attention. It's important to remember that such sensitivity can make it overwhelming if you're too aggressive. So start gently, letting the intensity gradually build. One of the most powerful ways to bring a woman pleasure is through the art of oral stimulation. Licking with a soft, slow tongue, gently sucking, and even making delicate circular movements are techniques that many women find intoxicating. These movements, when done slowly and with deep awareness, can create sensations that ripple through her entire body, heightening her arousal in ways that feel almost electric. It's in these moments of building pleasure where intimacy deepens, when your focus is solely on her, without rushing to the end, but rather relishing the slow climb to her satisfaction. However, it's important to emphasize that sexual satisfaction isn't just about physical technique. Communication is the key that unlocks a deeper level of connection. Ask her what she enjoys and what makes her feel good, and be prepared to listen actively. Every woman is different, and her preferences may change with time or mood. True sexual intimacy comes from a willingness to adjust, adapt, and explore together, making the experience feel deeply personal and connected. This dialogue not only builds trust, but also fosters a sense of safety, where she knows she can express her desires without fear of judgment. What may come as a surprise is that only 18% of women achieve orgasm through intercourse alone. The idea that deep penetration is the ultimate key to female pleasure is a common myth in reality. Many women find greater satisfaction with shallow penetrations, especially when they target at the G-spot, a sensitive area that, when properly stimulated, can lead to extraordinary levels of pleasure. Unfortunately, despite the vast potential for enjoyment, around 30% of women report that they don't consistently reach orgasm, and tragically, 1 in 10 has never experienced one at all. This reveals a deeper issue. There's a gap between the potential for pleasure and the reality many women face as a partner. Recognizing this gap and actively working to bridge it by focusing on her needs can transform your sexual relationship into something truly extraordinary. One of the most powerful ways to close that gap is through emotional connection. Studies show that women in stable, long-term relationships tend to experience more frequent and fulfilling orgasms compared to those in casual encounters. Why? Because trust, comfort, and emotional security allow for a deeper level of exploration in these relationships. Intimacy extends beyond the physical. It becomes a dance of emotional vulnerability and connection. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment one below to let me know that you are still here with me. There's something uniquely intimate about kissing her softly while she's still half asleep or taking the time to explore fantasies together. These shared moments of vulnerability build trust and intensify the bond between you, turning sex into a sacred space where both partners can fully express themselves without fear or hesitation. Exploring each other's desires openly, without shame or fear, can also unlock new dimensions of pleasure. Every couple has their fantasies, and allowing space for those fantasies to be explored can breathe new life into the relationship, whether it's trying out new sexual practices, role-playing, or simply talking about what turns you on. Honest communication is key. It's not just about fulfilling physical desires. It's about deepening the emotional connection that makes intimacy feel so incredibly powerful. Sharing fantasies creates a sense of excitement and curiosity that can bring a couple closer than ever. However, there's a darker side to intimacy that many don't often talk about: unrealistic expectations, both from society and from within. The pressure to have the perfect body or to always perform a certain way can create a barrier to true intimacy. For many women, body image issues can severely impact self-esteem, making it harder to fully engage in and enjoy sexual experiences. It's important to recognize that intimacy isn't about perfection. The clitoris, a small but significant part of the body, remains a key player in female pleasure, while other areas like the breasts are also incredibly sensitive and should not be overlooked. Gently stroking these areas, taking your time and paying attention to her responses can create a deeper connection and help her feel appreciated and desired. And let's not forget the importance of grooming. It may sound simple, but well-groomed facial hair can make a huge difference. Unkempt beards or stubble can cause discomfort during intimate moments, turning what could be a deeply sensual experience into something irritating. The small details matter when it comes to creating a comfortable and pleasurable environment. Grooming shows care and consideration for your partner's comfort, and it's often these small acts of care that can make a huge difference in how satisfying the experience is for both of you. Another crucial aspect of satisfying intimacy is physical fitness. Women are naturally drawn to men who take care of their bodies, not necessarily because they want a perfect physique, but because it shows effort and commitment to maintaining your health. It's not about achieving perfection, but about showing that you care, and enough about yourself and your partner to stay active. Physical fitness also contributes to better stamina, endurance, and flexibility, all of which can enhance sexual experiences. A well-conditioned body is better able to respond to the demands of intimate moments, making the entire experience more enjoyable. Unfortunately, despite the potential for blissful intimacy, 2 out of 3 people admit they are not fully satisfied with their sex lives. This startling statistic points to a deeper issue. Many couples struggle with unmet expectations, unspoken desires, and a lack of communication. Often, it's not the lack of physical ability that causes dissatisfaction, but the emotional disconnect that arises when partners don't openly talk about what they need and desire. Intimacy should be a safe space where both partners feel valued and heard, but when communication breaks down, so does the emotional connection. When it comes to sexual positions, variety truly is the spice of life. The 69 position remains popular because it allows both partners to focus vows on each other. Simultaneous L, creating a powerful feedback loop of pleasure. This position promotes mutual satisfaction and fosters a sense of shared intimacy. Similarly, the doggy-style position, where the woman is on all fours and the man penetrates from behind, is favored by many, for the depth that allows the physical connection is enhanced by the sense of control it gives the man, while the woman often enjoys the feeling of deeper penetration in the end. Great sex isn't just about physical satisfaction, it's about emotional connection, trust, and mutual respect. By slowing down, communicating openly, and taking the time to explore each other's bodies and desires, you can create a sexual relationship that is deeply fulfilling and transformative. Sex is not just a physical act. It's a way to express love, desire, and commitment in ways that words often cannot. The more you focus on her needs, her desires, and her pleasure, the deeper the connection becomes by building this kind of emotional intimacy. Every intimate encounter can become a moment of shared bliss where both partners feel truly satisfied, appreciated, and loved. Testosterone, the primary male hormone, has a powerful and natural scent that many women find deeply alluring. This subtle yet primal scent has a seductive quality that can influence attraction on a subconscious level. Some men use cologne or perfumes that mimic this scent to enhance their appeal and captivate women's attention in a way that feels both natural and effortless. It's a valuable tip that many overlook, but leveraging the subtle form of attraction can make a significant difference in creating an instant magnetic connection. But attraction is about more than just physical chemistry. It's also about emotional and intellectual connection. Interestingly, studies reveal that couples who are too similar often have a lower chance of staying together. The theory behind this is that the diversity in personalities, hobbies, and life experiences keeps a relationship vibrant and dynamic. The push and pull between two different perspectives can prevent stagnation, encouraging growth and keeping both partners intellectually and emotionally engaged. Relationships thrive on novelty, and having differences allows for ongoing discovery and a deeper appreciation for one another. Sexual desire, particularly for women, is an addict. It can fluctuate based on various life stages. For instance, during menopause, many women experience an increase in sexual desire. Hormonal changes during this time, particularly shifts in estrogen and testosterone levels, can enhance libido, sometimes making women crave physical intimacy more than ever. Before menopause also often changes how women experience intimacy, both physically and emotionally, making it crucial for couples to stay attuned to each other's evolving needs and desires. What might have worked early in the relationship might no longer be fulfilling, but these shifts present an opportunity for deeper connection through open communication and mutual understanding. Physical intimacy naturally evolves as couples grow older. Their sexual needs and desires may change, often becoming more focused on emotional closeness and tenderness, while the fiery passion of youth might give way to a more gentle form of love. This doesn't mean that sexual desire disappears. It simply transforms for a relationship to stay fulfilling. It's essential to keep communication lines open, discussing what feels good, what might need to change, and how to continue nurturing each other's needs both emotionally and physically. Understanding the complexities of sex and intimacy can greatly reduce anxiety around performance and increase overall sexual satisfaction. The more you learn about your own body and your partner's, the better equipped you'll be to create a healthy, fulfilling sexual relationship. Knowledge truly is power in the realm of intimacy, and being well informed can remove common fears and misconceptions, allowing for a more relaxed and enjoyable experience. For instance, there's a prevalent myth that women lose vaginal sensitivity after numerous sexual relationships, but this is simply not true. A healthy, active sex life can maintain or even heighten sensitivity over time. One of the cornerstones of a satisfying, intimate relationship is adjusting expectations and being willing to find solutions that work for both partners. This requires honest communication about what each person likes, dislikes, and desires. Compromise is key to ensuring that both partners feel satisfied and fulfilled. It's not about sacrificing what makes you happy, but rather finding a harmonious balance where both of you can thrive. This type of communication not only improves physical intimacy, but also strengthens the emotional bond that ties a couple together. For some people, particularly those who identify as sapiosexuals, intellectual stimulation is just as important, if not more so, than physical attraction. Sapiosexuality refers to the attraction to intelligence for these individuals. A deep and engaging conversation can be intensely arousing, leading to a strong emotional connection that enhances physical intimacy. This type of attraction goes beyond the surface and delves into the mind, where intellectual chemistry can be just as powerful as physical tea. The carrot method is a deeply enriching way to connect on a profoundly emotional level during intercourse, focusing less on the fleeting pursuit of orgasm and more on cultivating a meaningful exchange of affection, vulnerability, and deep connection. This method honors the sacredness of intimacy
by elevating emotional closeness above the physical act itself, allowing partners to feel a greater sense of fulfillment, unity, and love. For many, this can transform what might otherwise be a moment AR experience into something deeply satisfying as it prioritizes the beauty of sharing emotions, thoughts, and vulnerabilities with someone you care about. The carrot method opens a doorway to understanding that intimacy is more than just a physical encounter. It is about nourishing the soul, creating lasting bonds, and fostering a sense of trust and belonging that goes beyond the act itself. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. Women in particular are often drawn to men who take care of themselves. There's something undeniably attractive about
Man who is well, groomed, confident, and mindful of his appearance. It's not merely about having a fresh haircut or a neatly trimmed beard. It's about what these outward signs symbolize when a man takes pride in how he presents himself to the world. It shows that he values himself as body and the impression he leaves on others. This self-respect is magnetic. It sends a powerful message that you not only care about yourself, but that you will extend that care and attention to those around you. Particularly in romantic relationships, personal grooming becomes a reflection of inner confidence, a silent declaration that you are worthy of attention, admiration, and affection. When trying to capture the heart of a difficult or elusive woman, one of the greatest assets you can possess is discretion. Often subtlety speaks far louder than any direct aggressive approach. Women appreciate a man who knows how to be patient and how to nurture. Intrigue without being overbearing, being discreet and restrained, allows for a slow, steady build of attraction, one that is based on respect, emotional connection, and mutual interest, rather than sheer physical desire. Whispers of mystery and self-assurance, both of which are far more enticing than a blunt or overly assertive attempt to win someone's favor. The art of seduction often lies in what you don't say or do, allowing curiosity and desire to grow naturally over time. Fantasies two play an essential role in maintaining a healthy and vibrant sexual relationship. These private mental explorations are not necessarily reflections of actual desires, but rather safe creative spaces where the mind can wander and experiment. They allow couples to explore their inner desires in a playful, harmless way, adding layers of excitement to the relationship. Fantasies aren't about wanting something different from what you have. They're about enhancing the connection, making the experience richer and more enjoyable. This freedom to imagine, to dream, is a key part of maintaining passion over time. The concept of novelty is another powerful tool for rekindling sexual excitement, whether it's trying something new with your current partner or even considering the thrill of novelty in other contexts. The introduction of new elements can reignite the flames of passion that may have dulled over time. This doesn't always mean something dramatic or life-changing. Sometimes it's the smallest changes, trying a new position, creating a new scenario, or even introducing something unexpected that can breathe fresh life into a relationship ship. These ex-pair experiences can help couples rediscover the thrill of their connection and keep the spark alive for years to come. Love at its core is composed of three essential elements: intimacy, passion, and commitment. Each of these plays a vital role in shaping the type of love we experience, and the balance between them determines how love manifests in our relationships. Some love is full of passion but lacks deep emotional intimacy. Other forms of love may be rich in commitment and companionship, but miss the fire of passion. The calm of these three elements create a vast spectrum of love experiences, from the intense heat of young romance to the steady, comforting warmth of a long-term partnership. Understanding these dynamics can help us nurture the type of love we seek and foster deeper connections with our partners. It's also important to acknowledge that some people experience waves of intense sexual desire without an obvious cause, and this heightened libido can be confusing. However, it's crucial to understand that sexual desire is a natural part of the human experience, and these fluctuations are often normal as long as they don't cause discomfort or interfere with daily life. There's usually no need for concern. It's merely another facet of human sexuality, complex, diverse, and ever-changing the way we behave in relationships plays a significant role in shaping our love lives, our attachment. Styles developed through early life experiences influence how we relate to others as adults. Some people are naturally more secure and comfortable with intimacy and trust, seeking perhaps the idea that love continues to grow and thrive. Regardless of age, we'd love to hear from you. Comment below with one thing you've learned from this video and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your reflections can inspire others on their journey as well. If you enjoyed shared commitment to exploring the many layers of connection between two people, as some valuable insights into how intimacy, self-care, and emotional awareness can enhance not only your relationships, but your comment below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more thought-provoking content. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to connecting with you again soon. Your comment below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more thought-provoking content. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.